Hi, welcome to Pure Joy Tarot. Today's reading is going to be the Fairy and Animal Oracle with a guided meditation visualization at the end. So the Rat and Look in a Book Fairy have come today to teach us to improve our lives by putting aside our negative emotions, because the rat's purpose, according to the Animal Oracle, is to set aside physical and emotional hiccups. Rats are very clever. They work things out, and they work for the greater good of their families as well as being very good at being alone. So they're very adaptable creatures. And the fairy here of Look in a Book suggests today to improve our way of thinking and adapting to our own life by finding more information. So when we can work things out for ourselves and put aside our emotions and give us time to physically sit down and find more information, or even if you've got a situation that you're really getting wound up about, maybe a little bit more information about the situation would put light onto the subject. Arguments or any situation. Finding a little bit of information about it will bring more clarity. But the Look in the Book Fairy Oracle says sometimes you can use any book as an oracle. They say you can open the book and just glance at a sentence, find a word that you might want. But on a deeper level, knowledge can be quite powerful. Sometimes devising this tool to read and find out about any subject is empowering, because you're not relying on gossip and things like that. So, because the rat is intelligent in working things out, it's urging you to do the same today. Maybe giving yourself time to relax and find the information that you want. So what we're going to do now to help us maybe use our intelligence, not only our mental frame, but our higher mental frame. To do that, reading philosophy and psychology is a way to understand a little bit more of the why. Sometimes asking the why of the universe. Why are we here? What is the soul? What is spirit? What happens when we die? Sometimes finding information and reading information can be wrong, or it can be right. This is why the rat is here today, to have a look at what is right and what is wrong. There's nothing greater than you yourself empowering yourself to go forward, and meditation is a great way to tap into that sometimes. So we're just going to do a visualization today, but setting up good habits may tap into something that you can look further into a holistic spiritual way of living your life, perhaps. So I'm just going to sit back and let all your tension go. So you might decide to put your feet flat on the floor with your hands very loosely in your lap. You may take a few deep breaths letting all the tension go. When you've relaxed your body and just checked that all the tightness has gone, you can sit back and close your eyes. This is your time now for relaxing and letting go. And when it is safe and you feel relaxed, you can bring your attention to your brow, checking for any tightness, giving it permission to relax more and more. You may feel that your body is getting slightly heavier as you relax deeper and deeper. You find yourself visualizing a safe place, very comfortable, where you can't be disturbed by any sounds, any movement. You feel protected and safe. You begin to see yourself relaxed. You begin to notice bright light surrounding you. And in this bright light, it's shining brightly on your lap. You look down at your lap and see an image. It's an image of a book, a beautiful book. It may be brand new, or it may be old. It may be bound in beautiful velvet, paper, whatever your attention is drawn to. You can feel the book in your hands now. You can smell the book. It's so enticing to open the book to any page. As your eyes guided to the words on the page. It's giving you information of many books that as you're sitting there, you can read whatever book that you want. In this book in your lap, it's giving you a synopsis of every book that is by your side. You decide which book to pick up to give you important messages about your life. It may be about your soul's purpose. It may be a book about your current situation. You intuitively pick a book by your side and begin to read it so in depth. You find you're able to speed read and retain all the information in this book. You feel so empowered as you realize, wow. You even feel emotional, excited about the information in this book that you close the book that you've read and hold it close to your heart. You thank the book. Wow. As you put it down, you pick up another book. You're so excited to read this book with all your valued information in. You quickly but delicately read it. It makes perfect sense. All this information. You understand more and more of life itself. You're so grateful that these books were here just for you. You can spend as long as you like in this library. Each book that you read now gives you valued information. You feel empowered and rich. You feel safe and secure. You begin to decide enough today and put down these books. You realize the pathway to your life is very close to you. The information is staying into your higher being and your intuition. You hear one last message from the light, and when you return to your daily activities, you can hear this dear into your heart. Begin to decide now is a good time to go about your daily activities. As you come back slowly you enter the room where you're sitting. You begin to get sensation in your body. You begin to realize how safe and protected you actually are in your world. You know that you have a life's purpose. It's not like a maze. It's easy to understand when you have the knowledge of your higher self and you can tap into your intuition. You've realised from reading these books that being involved with a lot of negativity has not grounded you. And now is the time to take the knowledge that you've learned into your daily activity. You feel at peace. You feel empowered. And one lesson that you may have learned is being responsible for yourself. Not taking anybody else's emotional rubbish. You read a story about a rat. The rat was clever. It used to clear up all the rubbish. But it got disheartened of the humans on the planet. Now the rat is very sad. But the rat still wants to help the humans. So the rat comes into some people's lives to befriend and just teach certain aspects of life. So when it's safe to do so, you may like to open your eyes and feel a sense of warmth and protection. So as you go about your daily life today, you can feel empowered that there is an intelligence higher than ourselves. It's the subtle things that bring us to a way of understanding. The rat can teach us life isn't so much as a maze, but a way of finding the little goals in life. Rats like to find the way to their food through mazes that can astound human beings just how they can work things out. When we work things out for ourselves, we feel empowered. So this is why the fairy of look in a book has been brought into our life. You know, humans just can be quite lazy and just go to the next person and say, what's this? When's the next bus? When's the next train? Instead of working it out for themselves. We empower ourselves when we have more knowledge. We don't have to rely on second-hand knowledge when we go to ourself, when we go to our higher self and our intuition. So it's with that we're going to thank the fairy and the animal rat, and I hope you have a great knowledgeable day, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for listening.